Cheers everybody, this is Eric. I built me a transfer system to my keg rather than having the top open once I sanitize, and I'm going to fill it through the liquid port. It's all the way down at the bottom, and I have pressurized it with a little bit of CO2, and now it went up. This regulator here is pretty much garbage. It sticks, and it just not a good regulator. I have to fiddle with it a lot. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and open up my valve, and I run it through my little filter here. Pinch it back, and this hose, see how thin that hose is. I probably need to get a thicker hose, is what I'll do. But no worries about contamination on this. The little vent is open on my keg. I could shorten my hose, but as soon as it kinks, it's that little thin-walled hose. But yeah, that's my pressure transfer system. Pick this up and hold it to the light. Needs to clear. This is a lager, a tan lager. Need to cold crash and lager it, and it'll clear right on up. It tastes wonderful. It's kind of like a common, California common. I changed it up a little bit, and I'm gonna call it my own. We'll bump up this pressure just a little bit here. Get her flowing. So that is my Spidal keg transfer filter monstrosity. I'm gonna patent it. No, not really. I'm not. So, just want to put this together real quick. Show you folks in YouTube world and YouTube land how I do it, how I'm doing it. Yeah, pretty cool pretty pleased with it. I'm gonna get a little thicker wall hose and shorten it up some and make it happen, Cap. It's basically everything I needed to pressurize. Of course, I have a Spidal fermenter, and I just drilled a hole. I did a video on that before I started transferring through the liquid tap on the keg. But bouncer, this is a bouncer filter. You can buy these off Amazon. I put the fine mesh filter in there to catch the hop debris and any kind of chunks of yeast. This thing works awesome. I love it. And you could also use this, I think it's 100-degree temperature. I'm not 100% sure. But if you want to use this whenever you run off your wort to your fermenter, this would be something good to keep any trube out. And of course, basically you're a little simple, and you can do this with a pin lock or ball lock. I use ball lock. And just a little section of hose, and then a little adapter, because this hose is a little smaller than the hose I have here, and a little Mickey Mouse thin wall thing. I'm gonna fix that. That's gonna be no problem. But about 25 bucks for the little filter. Of course, local homebrew shop, a couple bucks sitting right here. This I purchased from Brew Hardware. Bobby has some awesome stuff, and a local homebrew shop. But that's all you need. Now, if you have a regular glass carboy, you can get those sealed bungs, and it has a in and an out, or two taps that you can run in. You can run a rack and cane in one, use a hose, same way, hook up with your filter, or if you don't need a filter, and then on the other port you would run your gas source. And if you use that method, heck, all you would need is from your CO2 bottle is hook up a piece of hose to put a little pressure on it, and it doesn't take but a pound, or so to push that beer out of that fermenter. I wanted to do this just another precaution to keep oxygen out of my beer. And you have an open top keg and you're transferring your beer, so all kinds of stuff can get in there. And hey, and it's a lot easier too. Once I seal that keg, I'm done. It's great. It's super easy. But any questions that you have, please put them down below. Don't forget to subscribe. Give me that thumbs up, all that good stuff. This is Eric. Thanks for watching, and cheers.